You don't apply other people's rules to whether or not you saw something when you know you saw something. And you don't apply other people's sort of doubts and fears about you losing it when you know very well that that's what you saw. It's where the heart of your story lies in these things. You can't doubt them because then you start doubting your own story and then you start losing the truth of that story, which you can't do. You have to know that everything that you have, that you read out from the paper is authentic. It's a truth that you know. You're conveying that truth to us. It's not for us to judge whether or not it's a truth and you know it to be one. You know, so that's how secure you should feel when you're going to tell a story like that. You have to go with it 100% of the way. You can't start doubting and asking yourself questions. Did I see this? Did I hear this? Whatever, it's part of your experience that shapes the telling of the story. And no one can, take it away from you or deny you any part of that experience when you want to tell the story. The things you brought up, like I was, the whole time people were talking about it, I still hadn't got past the source of the story. I couldn't go to the characters or who said what or what was that. Because the elements of it, like when you talked about, Tani Mahuta, Waipaua Forest and all that, and the whole understanding of the aliveness of these things in the Māori world, immediately denies that thing about whether or not a tree would talk or whether or not, because the concept, the whole mindset for these kinds of concepts is a totally different world. You're talking about a world where we believe everything in it has a memory of its own, every stone, every tree, everything in it is something that lives, is alive. And we're connected to that, and we're all plugged into it, it's all part of the total, universe thing. So it fascinated me, the source of your story is what fascinated me.